between them to do whatever they want with, kind of thing.
Wow.
Yeah. They want to go to France, they can go to France, kind of thing, I guess. I don't know. But I will say this is not a light award. Many independent non-Linux people sites were saying that this is the equivalent to the Nobel Prize in the tech world.
Wow.
Yeah. I'll say if someone out there should win a important award for being utterly impactful when it comes to computers and technology, I don't know right now who's living who would be more
Deserving?
fitting. Well, just because, like the video said, Linux is everywhere. TVs, computers, kitchen drawer openers, kitchen drawer, cars, everywhere. Everywhere there can be a CPU, it seems like Linux is there.
Yeah.
And I will say, this isn't just given out to, people in Finland or wherever this award originates from. The best example I can give is back in 2004, Tim Berners-Lee won the award. And if you don't know who Tim Berners-Lee is, you're using his invention now. This is basically the guy that invented the World Wide Web, the information superhighway, if you will.
Wow.
Yeah.
Good for him. Good for Linus.
Yeah, very cool, very cool. Last thing I've got to throw up there, I'm stealing this from the techiegeek.com, which if you didn't listen, techiegeek.com's had their 100th episode. Better than ever. Hello.
Damn. Congratulations, Russ and Tracy.
Oh, yeah. Great show. Although I will say it, from hearing and reading between the lines kind of thing, if Russ picks up another hobby, he might, have his scrotum cut off or something.
What?
He made it sound like if he picks up another hobby, his wife might stab him. Because for Christmas he got an expensive camera.
Right.
Since then he's gotten Mr. Beer brewing kit, and now I think Tracy's talking him into wanting to get into ham radio.
Damn, good job, Russ.
So
I hope you don't suffer the consequence George just said, but it sounds like you're having fun.
Well, if you need me, Russ, I'm only a couple hours away. I can take you to the ER or something. Okay.
That's hilarious.
On, I believe it was episode 99, he mentioned this link, and it just grazed over my head, I'll say. And then a couple days later, I remember hearing about it. While this is not Linux exactly, I'll say Ruby runs great on a Linux server because it needs PHP and other things. So it runs great. This is a very gentle ginger. Smooth, like butter on top of oil. Smooth, okay?
Wow.
Introduction to Ruby and how Ruby works. It's basically on the right side, there's an interactive terminal. And on the left side, it is a step-by-step on the beginning of how to use Ruby.
Wow.
And they actually tell you, okay, now type this. See what happened? Okay, now try typing this. Now you see how that's different? Now type this. See, you got this error. Now type it like this. And you can
That's crazy.
I know, it's cool.
That's the coolest thing ever.
Dude, Ruby is not hard. Now, I will say Ruby is not the best scalable solution ever. But if you need something pretty, you need something that looks like it flows and it's dynamic, and you don't want to get into hard coding, Ruby can set you up a beautiful interface, interactive Ajaxy interface quickly.
Huh.
Yeah.
It's really awesome. I love how they did the, it makes you want to do the tutorial.
Right. And Russ is in the live chat at twitch.tv/Podnutz. Must have more hobbies.
I see that. That's awesome.
That is. And dude, this link, I ain't going to lie, Russ, I shared it with 8 15 people or so at work. I sent it to one group and then another group and then a couple other guys. Because these are the guys that basically know COBOL. And if you don't know what cobalt is, it's like saying they know Latin.
Really?
Okay. It's not dead. It's just not breathing anymore. And by that, what I mean is it's now almost impossible to learn it. You try to go to a college and learn cobalt, you won't find a class for it. But I will say, if you know it and you wait a couple years for a couple more people to die, you can get paid easy, $100,000 a year.
Really? For knowing cobalt?
Because nobody else knows it.
Is it like if you learn it, at least know the basics of a future language?
Cobalt?
Yeah. No, it's just totally...
It's so complex. I looked at it and I literally just shuddered. Oh.
Wow.
I said, no, I'll just go back to my SQL. It's nearly human readable.
Awesome.
Yeah, this is cool. So I honestly can't thank Russ enough. And I honestly, if you already missed out on a 100th episode giveaway of a 32 gigabyte flash drive and a 500 gigabyte external hard drive. Wow. Start listening now. Maybe by episode 200, you'll be in the running for, I don't know, a 20 terabyte external hard drive.
Or a MacBook Pro. All right. You want to do emails, Dor?
I love emails.
All right. This is from... I have this for Linux for the rest of us. I thought we talked about this last week, but...
I don't know.
The Sylvanian netbook.
Oh.
Was that Linux for the rest of us or Android App Addicts?
That was this, and it was so painful. It was Linux for the rest of us. Looking at the device, I felt like my fingers cramping up.
Right. All right. Sylvanian netbook, just throw it in the trash. If you buy it at CVS, don't even open it. Just throw it in the trash. Don't
open it. Take it to a flea market. Convince somebody it's good. Get a little bit of money for it. And then don't go back to that flea market.
That's awesome. All right, this is from Derek. Hello, Steve and Dor. I thought you might find this an interesting link for Linux for the rest of us. And it's a Windows power user reveals, Reveils, that's actually reveals, why he switched to Linux. And let's see what this link is. It looks like the link is at tips-linux.net. And the article is, a Windows power user reveals why he switched to Linux. I didn't watch this. Did you watch this, Dor?
I honestly, I don't think it rings a bell.
Looks like a young guy switched to Linux. Windows user switched to Linux. Switching to Linux is easy, says Windows shell user, but you don't have to be him to switch to Linux. Most Windows users are going to be stuck as soon as XP is going to be no longer supported and will become obsolete. It actually says absolute here. It will be too insecure. All right, there's all kinds of spelling errors on this site. Don't know whether it's the best site in the world, but there is a video on there that talks about this dude. So it's a 12-minute long video. 10 reasons to try Linux.
I'll definitely check it out.
Yeah.
Because it can't be bad. He's using Linux.
No, it can't be
bad. I will
bad.
say it's like most Windows users are going to be stuck soon as XP is going to be no longer supported and will become obsolete. It will be too insecure to c:/Windows/system32/account/shell.exe.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I know.
It's Greek.
It's pretty much...
That's it.
Yeah.
He's Greek. That's what it must be. He's Greek.
Must be. This was Google translated, this website.
Right.
All right. Well, thank you, Derek, for that link. Guys, definitely should check it out. And the next one is from Jeff. He says, hey, SNS. I like that. Steve and Steve. Check out openmediavault.org/about.html. I heard of this while listening to an IT Conversations podcast on FreeNAS. I have not installed it yet, but I will. What grabbed my attention is the fact that it is a fork of FreeNAS with Debian instead of FreeBSD. Your thoughts? And I did not send this to you before the show, did I?
That's okay, because I thought he heard about it from me from Linux Basics from about 3 months ago. This
what is
going to rock. Okay, the original guy behind FreeNAS basically sold it. Okay, FreeNAS is BSD based, which for a developer is a more free license. because it enables him as a guy to basically hide his code behind walls and not let it out. So he was able to sell FreeNAS off. He said the main reason he did FreeNAS and BSD, because that's what his shop used where he worked. So that's what he did it in. Okay. Sold it, boom, left. Now he started up Open Media Vault. Open Media Vault is Debian based. Debian rocks. This aims to be the all-in-one miracle server for any kind of media. You know, stream to an iPod, stream to a TV, share pictures with another desktop, sync songs with that laptop. It really tries to be everything to media, and it is really young. It really is young, but I see this as being
the next FreeNAS.
The next time, yeah, in like a year or whatever, when someone says, hey, I have the need to do this server, where before it was always install FreeNAS, now install Open Media Vault. FreeNAS is becoming enterprise heavy.
I see.
It's aiming to satisfy more enterprise markets, because enterprise markets are the ones willing to pay money. That's the impression I get. It's still a great distro, BSD spin, whatever. It's fantastic. But I'm hedging my bet on Open Media Vault.
Gotcha. Looks very neat. And if it's new, then he's cranking on it. Yeah, I'm looking at the video right now. Very cool. I've not used FreeNAS myself, but this looks pretty damn awesome.
Yeah, and I do think it is going to be light enough till you can go back to the old saying of FreeNAS, which was take an old gray box out of the closet and you can put this on it.
I got you.
I think you're going to be able to do that with Open Media Vault.
Awesome. Cool. Thanks, Dor, and thank you, Jeff, for sending the email. Much appreciated. That is it for the emails for today. So, Dor, why don't you tell us any last comments for folks and where people could find you? Anything else you would like to say?
I'll just say there's a lot of great podcasts out there, guys. Don't forget to share the love and try podcasts like Geeksters.tv, Unbootables, Tech Chat Show, Frostbite Media, Hacker Public Radio, which, by the way, I forgot to mention, Steve.